To set up your online store, you're going to need a hosting account. Now, unfortunately, the hosting account is not free, but it is very good value. And by having your own hosting account, you'll have absolute full control over your website. I use Arvex Web Hosting. You can click on the link and that'll bring you over here to the Arvex website. Now, Arvex itself is very good for a few reasons. They give you a free domain name for life with your hosting account. They've got 24/7 live support, which can be accessed up here at any time if you are having any difficulties. They're very competitively priced, and in addition to your hosting account and your free domain name, they will install the software we need for us directly onto our hosting account with the click of a button. So from here we need to go and view the plans by clicking to view plans. Then we'll scroll down the page just a little bit, and the plan we're going to use is the personal class. And as you can see here with the personal class, you have an unlimited amount of disk space, you have an unlimited amount of monthly data transfer. You can host up to 6 domains if you wanted to. This would also include subdomains, and like I said before, you get your free domain name for life as long as you keep hosting with Arvex, and the pricing is from as little as $4 a month. Now if you just hold your mouse over the $4 a month, you'll see that the $4 a month equates to a 2-year hosting package. So it's actually $5 a month per year if you're using a yearly hosting package, or $6 a month if you pay on a biannual basis. You can even host on a monthly basis for as little as $7 a month. So we're going to click order now. This brings us over to step 1 of a 4-step process. Now these steps are very important, as this is where we'll be getting our free domain name and installing our software. So the first thing we would do is we would drop down the menu here and select which package suits us. Then we would click add to cart, and this brings us to step 2. Now if you're already an Arvex customer, you can click here I am a customer and enter your username and password. But if you're a new customer, you just click the I'm a new customer and fill out your details in the forum. And one additional detail they ask you for here is how did you hear about us? So you can select here where you heard about us, and if it's from Start Online here is the first time you heard of Arvex, just click other and enter startonlinehere.com. The next thing then, for your billing login information, you're going to be asked to create a username which would have 8 characters, and this should be something that would be memorable to you. And also you need to create a password and retype the password again. When you've done that, click this little box here to say that you agree to the acceptable use policy and terms of service, and then click next. This then brings you to step 3 of the 4-step process. Now this is a very important one, as this is where we get our free domain name, subject to availability of course. So we leave this radio button ticked here, and we enter our domain name here that we wish to get. Drop down the extension, whether it's a .com, .net, .org, etc., and continue down the form. But just while I'm here, there's 2 other options. If you already have your domain name, you can tick this radio button here to transfer the domain name to Arvex. This won't have any cost to you, as I say here it's free. So you can put in your domain name there that you already have, select your .com, .net, etc. here. Now why would you want to do this if you've already paid for your domain name elsewhere? Simply, if you do transfer it to Arvex, your domain name will now be free with your hosting account. So it's not like you're paying for your domain name secondly. So as long as you keep your hosting account up, your domain name will be free. Now the third option here, I'll just scroll down a little bit, and that's to point a domain to Arvex. Now you'd use this option if you wanted to keep your domain name registered elsewhere and you just wanted it to point to this hosting account. Tick the radio button here and put the domain name in here and continue down the page. So again, I'll scroll down a little bit here. Now here is your hosting login information. This defaults through to the billing login information that you entered in the previous step, and if you want to, you can change this and have it different login details for the hosting account here. The auto renew here is ticked, so this is up to yourself if you want to leave this ticked here or not. Now here in the settings, this menu is already dropped down. You can tick here to select your server region and drop this down and click the region that's nearest to you, so be it Europe or the United States. Now the next thing we need to tick is the automatic software installation. We tick this here, then we select the menu, and we're looking for shopping cart software to be installed automatically with the hosting. So we'll scroll down here until we come to the shopping cart hosting here. Now the shopping cart we're going to be installing is OpenCart. So we just simply click on the OpenCart there, and I'll just scroll down the page a little bit. Now there's additional add-ons here. You don't need to worry about them at this stage. You can always add them on at a later stage if it's something you need. And the same applies here to the advanced add-ons. So now we're ready to proceed. We just click next. So then we just review our order here, and we see that our hosting account, which will host the test domain name soh.com with the username start here, and the domain we're getting is our test domain name soh.com, and as you can see here, it's free for life. So now we're ready to proceed. We just click on place this order. Now we're at the final step here, and this is our payments page. So we just select which method we want to pay with. You can pay with a credit card, or I'll scroll down here, you can pay with PayPal or any of the other methods here, including money order and check. So simply select which one you want to pay with, enter your details here, and click submit. So you just get notified here on the page that the transaction has been approved, and they give you a brief outline of the services you've just purchased and installed. Now also you'll receive several emails from Arvix. The first one will contain details about your billing setup. The second one then will be details about your new hosting account order. The third one then, if you have a free domain name, it'll give you the details of that one. There'll also be a fourth one there then, which is basically just the new bill that was created when you ordered the service. Then you get a fifth one showing your payment, be it credit card or PayPal or whatever, etc. The most important one then is your hosting account information, the sixth email that I've received for setting up this. So let's just have a look at that one. Now this email, it's just letting us know that they've installed the OpenCart software package on our hosting, and it's giving us our homepage URL and our admin page URL, and the default login name is admin. The password we entered when we were signing up defaults through everything, so it's the same password we have through everything, and some more little bits of details there, like the server's name, it's raccoonserver.rx.com, and personal class server and expiry date, etc. Domain name servers, something we just we don't need to worry about that at the moment. Our control panel, something I'll go into in a later video. The host name, if you were FTPing files up to your website, which is something I'll do in another video as well. And there's your email settings if you wanted to set up an email account through something like Microsoft Outlook or something like that, or even just to access your email on the web. I think it's actually webmail dot your domain name dot your .com, etc., whatever it will be. But again, I'll be doing a video on that at some stage, and lots of little bits and pieces. This one is an important one, just to read that one. And finally then, this is the registration notification. This should tell us that the domain is set up. Yes, the domain is actually set up and it's ready to go.